Perfect. Perfect.
You thought. Welcome back, reality check. You already know we back in here.
Back in the
Building.
Xay up in here.
VT Von Taylor, baby.
Yes, sir. Today we gonna be watching some TikToks. These are some profound TikToks, some things that we need to talk about. We're gonna dive in a little bit deeper this time.
This one is emotional bars, is what we call this.
Emotional bars.
Emotional bars.
That's not their title, by the way. We just wrote
wrote it.
Let's talk about emotions for a second. Your emotions are the thing that set you on fire, which is good and bad. If you got a steam engine, you need heat to run the thing. Emotions are the heat. Without emotion, you would not have anything of interest about you, and you wouldn't really have many desires. Emotions are absolutely critical to your existence. A lot of people take pride in how they have control over the emotions, think in terms of trying to get rid of them. This is stupid. Develop your capacity to tap into your emotions and then work with them. If you let emotions only control your life, that is a problem. If you only control your emotions, that is a problem. But if instead you recognize your emotions, you have them powerfully, and then you choose to act in a manner where your choice is somewhat independent of the emotion, but informed by it, then you can make progress. Let's talk about emotions for a moment.
That last part was a bar. There's a reason why we said emotional bars, because it's a bar.
That's
said
wild.
Wait, he said.
Wait, whoa. We gotta be it.
Yo.
It's crazy. This is wild.
Emotions, you have them powerfully, and then you choose to act in a manner where your choice is somewhat independent of the emotion, but informed by it, then you can make progress.
Bro, he said, allow your choices and your decisions to be somewhat independent of your emotions, but informed by them, so that you can make progress. That's crazy, bro.
In the literary.
Bro, because we were talking about this on the podcast.
We were.
Where a lot of people are on both ends of the spectrum who only think with their emotions, and I think societally there's a big thing nowadays about how you feel, and you're only supposed to think about how you feel, and a lot of people don't take into consideration in a certain situation what is right or what they should be doing, because you're using their emotions as kind of an excuse or a cop-out to just act any type of way. But then there's also people who do the opposite, where they never want to take their feelings into account, and they don't want to deal with them for whatever reason. They just invalidate their emotions, and they only want to operate on logic, which is also a problem. So he said, this is so crazy. So he said, if you're in a situation and you have to make a decision, make a smart decision, i.e. logical decision, but allow that decision to be informed by emotion.
The emotion that you feel them, channel them through these filters, the lenses that of choices that you have to make based on the fact of, and being true to yourself of how you feel and the emotions that are running through you, whatever the situation is, whatever the decision is. Use those to then inform your decision, but don't only depend on them to create your decision or your path. That is so profound, the way he said it, to the point where I like, you really have to like let that digest, like let that marinate for a second, because that's so deep. Because when you think of what you were saying, only logic, and I know in terms of like friendship, guys can tend to try and fix or solve things. Man, that's what we were programmed. And then females on more so an emotional standpoint, which is completely two different languages. Completely two different languages. So you can't come into a conversation even, and someone is bringing, say, emotion to something. Oh, I had a rough day today. You know, I'm feeling really low and tired. Oh, how about you get some rest, bro? Bro, no. What? Yeah.
Yo. And that's how arguments be start. Yo, not even how they start, but how they last so bloody long. Because
and it just festers.
It does, because it'll be like the girl is telling you what they feel, and then you try to combat what they feel with a logical response. Like, come on, bro. That's why they have, what's it called? Emotional intelligence, right? Emotional intelligence, because for you to, and same thing vice versa, like if you have an issue and it's a logical issue, trying to debate or come up with an answer to that logical issue with an emotional solution is crazy. Same thing the opposite way. If you have an emotional problem and you try to have a solution that's logical, at least in the moment.
Or try to communicate
it. Yeah, communicate it.
If you try to communicate a solution or a logic to an emotional thing.
Yeah, because it could be the actual solution, but like if you're in a conversation and the conversation is predominantly an emotional conversation, and you try to make points that are based on logic, that's not gonna go well.
Bro,
it's not gonna go well.
I love entering conversations, especially with friends, whatever, it doesn't matter who comes to me, and they're like venting. I'm like, do you want me to listen or do you want a solution?
Damn, facts.
Like
facts.
They know, like, and they'll tell you.
Facts.
I actually just want you to listen and sort of vent. Bets.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because if they say, nah, I want a solution, then they're mentally preparing themselves for a different type of response.
And most of the time people, they know what they want already, based on, some people don't, but if you listen carefully and you're an active listener, there's a difference. Active listener, you can actually hear inflections in their voice of how certain things, if they're excited about, I think we talked about this in another podcast with James in our collab.
Go check that out. It's
goated.
Crazy.
But I think we'd said, when somebody comes to you, I think this is the exact example I gave too, with clothes. If you were to put clothes on and try it on, you go out and you're like, oh, I like this makes me feel good, like I got this new jacket, it's exactly what I need for tonight. You can hear in my voice how it's, even it's on the phone, fam. Like you can hear, I don't know why you're showing somebody an outfit on the phone. It's FaceTime. It's FaceTime. Don't worry about
describing it.
Yes, so I'm wearing black slay pants.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's a different level. That is like sending email
over the phone.
You get the picture. So it's when in terms of when coming to emotion and logic, right? That's a whole different thing. Where it's like that's own language. But when you're also processing decisions for yourself, also recognize that you have to speak or think in the language that you have to deal with the situation in. You get me?
Get you.
So in relation to this video, yes, feel the emotion. Then you take what your situation is, you feel all that, and then you say, okay, based on what I'm feeling, I'm gonna make a logical decision. Use the emotions as informed to make a decision. Yeah, I mean that's all I have to say on that. Like that video is crazy though.
We reacted to it on our TikTok too. Go peep that. We on every platform. Come on, man. Catch up.
We don't play.
Catch up. We waiting for the world to catch up.
Hey man, like, comment, subscribe. Check out that video. Everything is down in the description, man.
And check the next video. We're reacting to more TikToks too. Go. Scroll.
Peace.